Good morning, brothers and sisters, and welcome to Grow YAHWEH's Light, also known as Grow God's Light. I am Prophet One Kind here today. I thank you all for joining me. Let us pray. We come to serve you, YAHWEH, YAHWEH. We come to serve you, YAHWEH, YAHWEH. We come to serve you. YAHWEH is, forever will be, good. YAHWEH, YAHWEH is great. YAHWEH is never ever late. YAHWEH, YAHWEH. Amen. Amen. It is a pleasure, more of a pleasure for me to be here with you today. I wanted to do something a little different in regards of our world. I wanted to have an interview with YAHWEH, and I want all of you to be a part of it. We're going to ask YAHWEH some questions, and we're going to let YAHWEH answer those questions for you. We know YAHWEH is our universal mother, who is our earthly mother of nature. YAHWEH is also our Heavenly Father when she chooses to go be on her male side, just like you and me. We have a female side and we have a male side. Our female side is the nurturing and nourishing of ourselves. That is on the inside of us. And when we get stuck in our male side, that is the dark side of us, that is the serious side of us, that is the get it right, get it tight side of us. We have to get down and dirty into things. We tap into our male side. So we're going to ask some questions. Grab my water. We're going to ask some questions and we're going to let YAHWEH answer them for us here today. YAHWEH, We ask that you would come into the presence of where we are. We're going to ask you some questions about our world. We're going to answer those questions with a yes or no that goes from the left to the right side. And the no answers will come towards your screen and away from your screen. Yahweh, we come before you. Can you confirm with us the world? Or are you here with us with a yes or no? We are going left to right. We'll come up to the camera so you can see it. Thank you. Also, I want to show you guys that we will be doing more conscious things in regards to communication without us even bringing the speech or language out of our mouths. I would like to demonstrate to you. This is what I'm going to be teaching later on in life. Everybody, that you are able to communicate with things on the outside of you without you even expressing them. We're going to do an example of that right now. I'm going to consciously communicate with this chain and ask the chain to give you a no first and then give you a yes first without communicating it. Universal Mother, we will get into the sermon in 1 second. I just want to demonstrate this gift before the world. Again, I'm going to tell a chain, because I'm clairvoyant, I'm going to tell a chain to move back and forth to the screen for you and then show you or confirm a yes to you by using my mind. Here we go. Okay, let's do it again. I'm going to use my finger to confirm what I'm asking the chain to do. Okay, you just confirmed. We just confirmed that I communicated with the chain with my conscious mind. You've seen it move. And then I used my hand to confirm to you that I am communicating with the chain by using my hand signals. Now we're going to go into an interview with the YAHWEH in regards of our world. Because I want you to see how YAHWEH feels about the things that's going on in our world. First question. YAHWEH, we come before you before the world. We're here to learn truth and clarity. From the highest position, President of the United States, to the lowest position on our planet. Did they know about sex trafficking, organ trafficking, weapons trafficking, drug trafficking? Let's bring it up to the camera so you can see. Going left to right. That means they didn't know about it. Clear. Yahweh, did they get paid from it? Yes or no? Bring it up to the screen. Yahweh is saying they get paid from it. Clear. Yahweh, any president that ever been in the White House, did they ever want to shut it down? Look at your screen. Yahweh is saying no, they did not want to shut it down. Clear. Yahweh, excuse me, is the money from all four of these traffickings helping run this world? Let's bring it up to the screen. Yes, the money is. Clear. Yahweh, is there any president that ever been in the White House? Have they ever wanted to shut it down? Are y'all looking at this? Any president that been in the White House never wanted to shut down the four traffickings. You're looking at this, right? Let's confirm it again. Yahweh, all four traffickings. Has any president that been in the White House ever wanted to shut it down? Yes or no? You see, Yahweh saying no, right? Clear. Let's take a break. See, I'm here to give you truth and clarity about our world. These people accept sex trafficking, drug trafficking, weapons trafficking, organs trafficking. We're going to go through each and every one of them for you. With our Creator, so that you can see truth and clarity, so that you can see that I'm telling the truth about why our world is in a catastrophic, devastating situation currently. It is because the leaders that was of this country did not do what they're supposed to do. We're going to ask Yahweh also who she feels is the best candidate for the White House, who will help us in this country. Excuse me. Yahweh, do you feel between the two candidates that someone who gets in the White House, will they be willing to help the American people? Bring it up to the camera. Yes. We're going to use the initials to find out which one Yahweh feels would be the best candidate to take care of, care for, support, and work hard for the American people. Candidate number one's initials begin for K. Candidate number two's initials begin with a D. Yahweh, we are before the world. Can you give us a confirmation of if you feel which candidate would be the best that would help the American people once they get in the White House? Would it be candidate number one, whose initials begin with a K? Let's bring it up to the camera. YAHWEH is stating, it's going left and right. Candidate number 1 is a yes, clear. Candidate number 2, whose initials begin with a D. Do you feel they would be a good candidate for the White House? Are y'all looking? The answer is no. Do you see this coming towards your screen? I want you to recognize in this answer no, that the chain is coming towards you in a single, with a single no. Are you seeing this? Candidate number 2, whose initial begin with a D, would not be a good choice for the White House. Let's take a break. We're going to get into, I came straight from YAHWEH, our universal earthly mother of nature, and our heavenly kingdom father, your kingdom parents, just showed you, just confirmed to you who they feel would take care of the American people the best. Excuse me. Somebody's trying to close my throat chakra because they don't want this message out. Now we're going to go through each trafficking and actions before our universal mother. Let's start off with sex trafficking. Is the 4 traffickings put in place to dominate and control the whole world? Do you see the answer? It is going left to right. Yes, they are put in place to dominate the world. Question number 2. Did man create a matrix, a dark matrix, to chain and bind people into it on this planet? You see the chain is going left to right. Let's go up to the camera. They put a matrix in place to chain and bind people in it. Clear. Was the tactics of the dark matrix, to keep people locked in a low vibration, low self-esteem? Can we get a yes or a no? You can see it is going left to right. That means yes. Let's take a break. Next question. Excuse me. YAHWEH is the only outlets out of this dark matrix: drugs, alcohol, and unprotected sex. See the chain is going? Let's bring it up to the camera. Left and right. That means yes. Clear. Was this man-made dark matrix put in place to lock people in the flesh, human existence side of themselves? Let's bring it up to the camera. The answer is yes. Let's take a break. When we put in place tactics to lock you in the flesh side of yourself, to lock you in the darkness of oneself, it is to lock you down in a low vibration, low self-esteem, so that you cannot ever receive your blessings, not ever receive your rewards, not ever get what is in your very system. I want you to understand a man or woman put in place to keep you stuck so that you don't get what is rightfully yours. Yahweh just told me to do something. He said, take this off the bottle because that is free advertising. Let's continue. Excuse me. Is the reason sex trafficking is put in place to block procreation? Let's bring it up to the camera. Yes. Is that why they kidnap women and children? Yes. Is the reason they kidnap women and children to siphon, harvest, and steal their energy? Yes or no, please, Yahweh? The answer is yes. These are energy vampires, and they kidnap children, they kidnap women to siphon their energy. Organ trafficking. Do they go to other countries and take the children from the poor other countries for their organs? Yes or no? Yes. Is other countries aware of that they come to take these poor children out of their country? Yes or no, please, and thank you. Yes, they do know that they come take them out of the country. Let's take a break. Now, I just want you to imagine that you're already poor. You're already trying to live. And you're trying to do everything you can for your children being in a poverty state. And you have people coming to the country and snatch your children out of your arms. And you never see them again. And they are snatching your children because they want to take their organs. And the country knows about it. And that's a happen. Next question. Yahweh, we come before you. Next question. Are they taking the blood and are they making cocktails out of children's organs, selling it to people, and they're storing it in their refrigerator in order for them to siphon, harvest, or steal the divine power and energy of a child? Yes or no? It is going left to right on your screen. That means that Yahweh is saying yes, that they do take the blood of children, that they do take their organs, that they do make cocktails out of them, and they do store it in their refrigerator, and they do purchase it to siphon, steal, and harvest the divine power and energy from children. Let's keep going. Are guns allowed to come into our country? Yes or no? Yes. Guns are allowed to come to our country. Are they letting drugs and guns through our ports and customs? Yes or no, Yahweh? Yes. They know about it. They let them through. When we allow, we live in a country where we're all supposed to be protected. We already know for a fact that guns and drugs only come to kill, steal, and destroy people's lives. And we live in a country where they are to protect us, but they don't. They and drugs to come through customs, to come through ports, to come into this country, even though they know you get addicted, even though they know it turns your house upside down into upheaval, even though they know it allows people to get so addicted they lose their homes, they lose their cars, they lose their families, they lose their life. They allow it to come through anyway. Is that who we want to be a leader of this country? You are already witnessing increased deaths. You are already witnessing increased deaths of women. They are dying at the hands of a gun. These are business women. So you have sex trafficking women and girls. You already have women losing their lives who's going out into the world, right? To have sex with women, unprotected, to steal their divine power, deplete their life force, to feed off of women. Are you following me, ladies? You have a universal mother that these folks was always jealous of. Cannot accept that she's a woman who sits in her power. So when her daughters on this planet become businesswomen, when they decide to do something with their life, they sacrifice them. If you're a star athlete, a musician, a rapper, and your daughter can follow into your footsteps, what do? Get rid of them. If you're a star athlete, musician, rapper, they have a son who has the same opportunity to become a star, what do? Get rid of them. A male and a female is needed for procreation, brothers and sisters. Pay attention to the heavy illusions that they place over you. They have the energy vampires going out to infect women. They have the male species under their control to execute women. They have girls and women in sex trafficking to block procreation. Then they're taking our men. Let's ask Yahweh, the men in our world, is there a plan in place to make them go on the down low worldwide? Do you see? Yahweh is saying yes. Men, pay attention. Do you see? Yahweh is saying yes. There is a plan put in place to turn each and every one of you on the down low. Clear, please. Yahweh, is this plan put in place to stop procreation? Let's bring it out to the camera. Yes. Clear. Yahweh, they put a plan in place in regards of women's rights. Would you ever put a plan in place in regards to women's rights and their body and what they choose to do with it? Do you see Yahweh is saying no? There should never be a law put in place to tell a woman what to do with her body. Clear. Yahweh, when the candidate gets into the White House, should they remove this law immediately? Look, everybody, Yahweh is saying when the candidate gets in the White House, they should remove this law immediately. You do not have the right to take away the rights of a woman's body. Women are in their lives because of this law you put in place. You do not care about a woman. We have a prejudice against a woman. Your plans will not work in ending humanity or procreation. This is why you are receiving this message here today. Power/energy. You will not execute every woman who wants their own business. Let's go to drug trafficking. Yahweh, did they only legalize a drug to have people do all the hard work so that they were able to take their money and capitalize off of the creativity of my brothers and sisters when they legalized this drug? Yes. All they did, brothers and sisters, was use you. They used you. Do you see? Yahweh is saying yes. They used you when they legalized this drug. You. They wanted you to go out and create everything you could with this drug so that they can steal your creative ideas and capitalize off of your labor. The only reason they did it. They didn't care about you. They didn't care about the drug. They cared about money. And when you did all the hard work, how you created it, what you did to it, and all these other things, they took your creativity and they capitalized off of what you created. Did you notice? After you came up with all of those ideas on the ways to create that drug, they started opening up stores about it everywhere. And then they decided to even put it on medication for a script. We'll put everybody on it. But brothers and sisters, I have a question. Do you know even what's in it? Do you know what's in it? But you are taking it into the most important organs inside of you. But do you know what's in it? No, you don't. But you take it in. Do we recognize, world, that we're getting more pulled? We're trusting man over Yahweh. Do you realize what's happening to you? They're getting you stuck in the flesh of yourself, where you have no control over your emotions. When you drink, when you do drugs, do you have any control over your emotions? Where are you when you take both of them in the flesh? Because if you're in the spirit, you wouldn't do it. you would know how valuable the human existence is from your spiritual being gifting it life. You can't have a human existence, brothers and sisters, without the spiritual being of life. So if you're taking things into your body and it's breaking down your spiritual being by moving to the side, when you bring in the poisons, drugs and alcohol, it moves your spiritual being, which is your only life force. It moves it to the side. Your body becomes vulnerable. And every time you do it, it is only coming in your temple. Remember, brothers and sisters, everything on the outside of you is dark. Are you listening to me? The only way it can get to you is by getting to your light. So when you take it in, it's dark. When you take it in, it's not getting to the spiritual being of life. The spiritual being of life recognizes it is a foreign object that you're putting inside of you. There will be no immune system that fights against it, but will fight against you. How? It is going to attack your organs. When you take poisons, and see, they don't talk about this in church, they don't talk about this in school. When you take in poisons, the spiritual being, which is your protection on this planet from your ancestors, let's get into it. When you take in the poisons, the drugs, the alcohol, your spiritual being moves to the side because it recognizes it's a foreign object. Your human existence becomes vulnerable. Your organs become vulnerable. Your blood becomes vulnerable. Your bones become vulnerable. Your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments become vulnerable. You know, when you get intoxicated, you can't walk. They become vulnerable. It is a poison that has changed your status. It made you become unbalanced, unstable, and not disciplined. It is doing inside of you exactly what the darkness wants it to do: destroy you. You become addicted. You become more of the world, not Yahweh. World. You become the dark matrix. You know, we have a lot of other false prophets in the world that will lie to you. I'm not lying to you in my ministry. I'm going to tell you the truth, even if it involves tough love. I'm going to tell you the truth of what I don't want you to know. We have a female that's a candidate for the White House. We talked about the domination and submission that the half-breeds want control over the female gender on this planet. You have witnessed females with businesses being executed. You have witnessed females of stars, athletes, musicians, and rappers being taken out. We have a female candidate trying to go into office to nourish and nurture this planet back to where it should be. And yet, they don't want it. You know why? Because she will restore, listen to me, brothers and sisters, she will restore the unconditional agape love of our universal mother that was out of this planet. And I'm going to be honest with you, they don't want no bit of love on this planet for you. Now, every one of you have divine power. Every one of you have divine energy. You are extensions of our universal mother. You hold power. Listen to me. It's not about the button you push. It's about your faith. It's about what you want in this world, which is justice. Your prayers hold power. Now, there's not one prayer. Listen to me. We're talking to the people that use black magic right now. There's not one prayer of your darkness that you send up that gets answered. Not one. You see, when you pray of darkness, you are not Praying. You are Preying. It is immediately dismissed. It does not even reach where it's supposed to. That's for the dark side people. To the light side people. To the righteous people of Yahweh. Your prayers, listen to me. Your prayers hold power. You are powerful. They don't want you to know how powerful you are. You defeat, are you listening to me? You defeat all darkness. It has no dominion, no control over you. You are righteous in the eyes of the Universal Mother. Your prayers are powerful. I don't care about what is on the outside of you. I don't care about who's wealthy, rich, privileged, in positions of authority. I don't care about none of that. It has absolutely no power over you. None. You are the leaders of this world. And that is why we all are threats on this planet. That is why they're executing our sisters who own businesses. This is why they are sex trafficking girls and women. This is why they are trying to take away our rights, because you, my dearest sisters, are privileged on this planet. You are the extensions of your universal mother. You are the threat. You are favored. You are worthy. You hold the power on this planet. There would be no marriage. There would be no marriage without you. There would be no child born on this planet without you. You see, brothers and sisters, they didn't tell you the truth. They didn't like the fact that Yahweh was a woman. They tried and continue to try currently to defame, lies, spread rumors, do smear campaigns against her. They do it against her for decades and centuries. Why would they not do it against you? They know. Gets in office. It's a wrap. All the corruption done. All the manipulation done. Are you listening to me? They know for a fact love would be restored on this planet, or the nonsense would be taken down. Are you listening to me? They know it. Over women on this planet. This is your sister. YAHWEH. Listening to me. And your power, your divine power, your divine energy, your life force, your faith of a mustard seed in prayer can put her on the throne with our universal mother to get this country back in order. I would not be having this conversation with you. You see, people don't understand that the only one holding power in this planet, oh wait, always have the final outcome of her planet. We are in a huge shift. The first, listen to me, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Again, the first shall be last. The last shall be first. Y'all had your fun. It's over. We're in the prophecy of 2024, the year of the infinity. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying here. We went through the evolution to put things in place this year. It doesn't matter what you do, how you do it, how you try to switch things, maneuver things, manipulate things. Everything being done this year is already consecrated in its place. People are walking into their positions, and there's nothing you can do about it. We defeated darkness. Did you hear me? People are walking into their positions where you cannot touch them, kill them, execute them. It's over. They're already where they're supposed to be. They're living in a new reality. It is called the New Earth, New Kingdom world, where you cannot touch them. I don't care what you do, how much money you have, what position you sit in, what authority you think you hold. You have absolutely no power. You're not a part of the evolution. You are locked out. All of you who think for years, decades, you think, I deceived the Universal Mother. I disgraced the Universal Mother. I disrespected the Universal Mother. I got away with it. No, you did not. Your time is here. To my sisters, you should be ashamed of yourself. You was gifted life from the Universal Mother, and you decided to deceive, disrespect, and disgrace the Universal Mother. When she gifted you life, you wanted to be greedy, you wanted to be manipulating, you wanted to be a thief. And thought you creating open marriages, witches, energy vampires, shapeshifters, succubuses, demons to get men to marry you, swingers that have marriages, babies that you blame innocent men to be fathers of, and you know they're not the biological father. And you thought, I got away with disgracing, disrespecting, and deceiving the Universal Mother. You do see she's here, right? You thought you got away with it. You thought you got away with sleeping with people's husbands. You thought you got away with extending out diseases. This is to the women that's not in the upright. You thought you got away with being a doppelganger, a copycat, a gold digger against innocent men. You thought you got away with having babies by their brothers, babies by their fathers, and making the man raise the child. You thought you got away with it. You should be ashamed of yourself with your black magic. Your hoodoo, your voodoo, your new, your do. Your Santeria, your necromancy, you even created voodoo dolls. You think it's okay to be a mattress for all men. You think it's okay to abuse the temple of worship, also known as your body, to get what you want. You think it's okay for a man to dominate worship and make it everybody else's vessel of pleasure. You think it's okay to bring men into your life and sacrifice them for money. Let me minister to you. It's not okay. Downright ignorant. And as your sister, I have to be honest with you here today because you're ignorant. You're arrogant. You sit and be jealous of people. You sit and be envious of people. You sit and you plot and plan on ways to make people unhappy in their life. You sit and you plot and plan in your groups how to go into a marriage to turn their home upside down in upheaval. You sit and you plan on how to give husbands diseases that's not curable. I really don't care if you don't like me. I don't care. I do care about my universal mother gifting you life. And you deceived, disgraced, and disrespected her in every way you could on this planet to backstab her, betray her because of your greed, because of your manipulation. You have the audacity to sit back and plot as a group how to destroy a marriage, how to turn a house upside down. And you laugh and celebrate about it. You think you got away with it. Your time is here. You see, the women put it out to hold the brothers responsible for everything that's turned upside down in this world. No, they are responsible. Some of you brothers are responsible. And I'm going to address you on another day. But today I'm going to address my sisters who's not in the upright. You think you're something. You think you're doing something to this world. The only thing you are doing is causing imbalances on this planet. That is not righteous in the eyes of our universal mother. That is not why you were brought here. You were brought on this planet to procreate. You was brought on this planet to gift out the unconditional agape love of our universal mother. You was brought on this planet to nourish and nurture people, support them, love them, help them, restore them. And you allowed your flesh, you allowed your human existence, you allowed your emotions to get the best of you. Your universal mother is saying here today, get yourself together. You're worrying about everybody else's life except yours. You decided to serve the world and not your universal mother. Now, you know, other people in your energy is going to sugarcoat it because they don't want you to know truth and clarity. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm not here to give you tough love for you to like me. I'm here to give you tough love to get yourself together. I'm here to give you tough love so you can snatch your crown back from the world that snatched it from you. I'm here to tell you to get back on the throne that they removed you from. I'm here to tell you to know your worth. I'm here to tell you to know that you're favored, but don't let the world take it from you. Don't let a man take it from you. It's your power, it's your throne, it's your crown. And you choose to serve a man before you serve Yahweh. So I'm not just going to sit here and hold the men responsible for the 4 traffickings. You know, in order for anything to grow on this planet, it needs nourishing and nurturing. It needs females not in the upright. You have a lot to do with sex trafficking. You have a lot to do with organ trafficking. You have a lot to do with drug trafficking. You have a lot to do with weapons trafficking. You nurtured it and you nourished it with a man. No seed grows and expands without the energy of a female. If you think the kingdom is holding just the men responsible for the 4 traffickings, you are absolutely wrong. You are held accountable. You see, the universal earthly mother of nature is going to deal with you directly because you deceived, disgraced, and disrespected her life on this planet when you had a job to do, when you had a throne to sit on, and when you had a crown that's supposed to be sitting on your head. You gave it to the man. You gave the throne to the man. You gave your power to the man. You gave your worth to the man. You gave your favor to the man that was equal to you. That's how he got it in the first place. We hold the very things in this world. No. He had help mature his seed. He had help stars, singers, influencers, pastors, preachers, teachers, counselors, district attorneys. You think the kingdom cannot see you or a participant of these traffickings. You see, our candidate does not just have spiritual warfare coming from the males. I'm here to tell you today there's more females. Are you listening to me? There is more females coming against our candidate in the race because they know once she takes her position, it's a wrap for each and every one of them. Superstars, actresses, judges, lawyers. They're they're paying for. They're going overseas to do so much hidden spiritual warfare attacks against them. Because if she gets on her throne, they are removed from their throne, in which they only got there from manipulation and greed and thievery. Not one of your hidden spiritual warfare attacks. You heard it here first. Touch her. But every one of them that you paid for, that you traveled across seas to get, is going to hit you. You see, in order for her to do what she has to do, so you have to go. Hmm, Let's go be our universal mother. Universal mother, is there a lot of hidden spiritual warfare attacks being paid for and casted out and traveled overseas to get to come against the candidate getting ready to go in the White House? Let's bring it up to the camera for you to see it. Our universal mother is saying, yes, it is being done worldwide from all countries. Yes. Let's take it out. Thank you, universal mother. Is any one of them, because these people paid a lot of money. Let's see how much they paid. Universal mother, all of the black magic, hoodoo, voodoo, new, you, su, poo, poo, do, Santeria, necromancy. Listen, the voodoo dolls that they created to come against the candidate. Let's get a figure on how much money they spent. They traveled overseas. Listen, all witch doctors and dark practitioners, if you participated in any of this, you're going down and you're not coming back up. Because, see, this candidate is a part of the prophecy of 2024. Universal Mother, how much money did these people pay? Was it over 1 million? Let's bring it up to the screen. They paid over $1 million, y'all. They paid for black magic, hoodoo, voodoo, century, necromancy. They even made voodoo dolls out of the candidate. Let's keep going. Let's go out. Is it over 200? Is it over 2 million? Let's go. They paid over $2 million, y'all, to do hidden spiritual warfare attacks against this person. Now, we're speaking before the world. We're going to ask our universal mother, did any hidden spiritual warfare attacks, any black magic, hoodoo, voodoo, new, moo. You paid over $2 million for all this black to come against the candidate. This is what I'm talking about, brothers and sisters, when I say they be preying on people of the light. PREYING. Any black magic, hoodoo, voodoo, tutu, new, moo, zoo. Santeria, necromancy, or your voodoo dolls that you created, that you traveled across seas to do. We're going to show the world. Did what you invested in touch the candidate? We're going to show you how the light always defeats the darkness. I am of light. And light always defeat darkness. Do you see the light? Defeated you. Do you see the light? Defeated you. Dark. Light. See the dark? Wait up. See the dark? Do you see how the light intervened through the darkness? Do you see how the light is standing out even when I'm in front of it? Do you see the light peeking through? We always and forever will defeat you. Let's go. Yahweh, all the hidden spiritual warfare attacks with the over $2 million in doing black magic against the candidate. Did anything touch the candidate? Oh, did you see Yahweh went right into the answer no? Are you watching? You do see it, right? You know, when I'm in the presence of my universal mother, I just gotta brag and show her up because she's done so much for me. She set me free. She set all the upright brothers and sisters, queens and empresses free. And she's going to set the world free too. It's coming up. And all the sisters we get to. Oh, I think this calls for a celebration. What do y'all think? Let's bring in a celebration. Because, I really think they can dominate and control women. Let us show you that you can't. You never will. You never will. Can't dominate us. We're mention of our universal mother. You can't dominate us. And you never will. We're too powerful. So let's celebrate our universal mother. My dear sisters in the upright, join me. This is our pre-party of celebration. Hey. Yes. Bring it in. Bring it out. 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 Bring it in. Just take it out. Hey. 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 Yes. Hey. Hey. Get your groove on. Get your groove on. Get your groove on. Get your groove on. Move it like this. Hey, move it like that. Hey, move it like this. Move it like that. Move it like this. Move it like that. Move the shoulders. Get them rolling. Move the shoulders. Get them rolling. Move the shoulders. Get it rolling. Hey, yes. Bring it in. Universal mother. We just want to thank you for the gift. It's 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 the gift. Hey, 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 we are here, we are here, we are here. Hey, universal mother, we are we. Hey, we are here. We are lifting up our universal mother. Hey, Mother, this is your gift of life. Hey, 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 Yahweh. Woo, hey, woo, hey, woo, hey, woo. Universal Mother, we are here. We celebrate. This is your life. Go this way, go that way, go this way, go that way. Yahweh. Hey, hey. This is all about you, Yahweh. Hey, 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 Yahweh.
Seeing if you're pre-approved.
To all my sisters in the upright, I think that says it all. To restore balance, and we need to bring Yahweh on this planet. We need you to pray in the power of your faith. We need you to pray in the power of your armor. We need you to pray in the power of your strength. We need you to pray in the power of you. We need you to pray in the power of your worth. We need you to pray in the power of your favor, because you're powerful on this planet. And now we need you to be on your throne with your universal mother. And pray for our candidate. Because you and you and you in the upright, you hold supreme power on this planet. You are the seed. You are the soil, and you are the root of this world. And now it's time to sit on your throne. Candidate. And get back the world that was stolen from all of us. so that we can rebuild and replant and resoil and reroot this world. Rebirth it back into the unconditional agape love of our universal mother. We have witnessed with every president that went in that White House did absolutely nothing about protecting little girls, protecting women. We have witnessed that privilege, not all of them, wealthy, not all of them, the rich, not all of them, assisted a privileged, a wealthy, and a rich to be a part of sex trafficking publicly. And those in authority and power did absolutely nothing about it until one person, just one, said it's not right and something needs to be done about it. Everybody, including every single leader that's been in the White House, did absolutely nothing about any of it. Just like you and I communicate, there is nothing that the privileged, the wealthy, and the rich do not know about each other. Are you listening to me? It is because of money, because of authority, because of a position. They was you doing wrong things to women, children, to teenagers, to men. Ask yourself a question. Is that who you want to be your leader in this country? Because if they accept children getting hurt, victimized, and having pain in their life, and they become your leader, what's stopping them from sending someone to your home to cause your child pain, hurt, and to be victimized? And because that person is your leader, who is going to help you? If they want to take domination over your bodies, women? What makes you think they won't take control over your daughters in your homes at any age? And you don't have the right to say anything about it. We have seen numerous teenagers in the churches that was taken advantage of. And nothing was done about it. I watched a pastor because it was brought to his attention from his victim. And in his wrongdoing of advantage of a child with their body, he received a hug from another pastor. He received a standing ovation from his congregation. I do not want to tell you the look that came on Yahweh's face when this happened. He is still preaching the word of Yahweh, standing behind a podium to the congregation. Where did we go wrong in humanity? With friends she trusted, they took her life. And nothing was done about it. Where did we go wrong in humanity? I watched a man beg for his life, beg for medical help, beg to talk to his mother, stated, I'm dying, stated it. And a lot of people, police officers, they did nothing. They did nothing about it. As a nurse, this one hurt me to my core because you could clearly see some, you could see the effects on this person. as the minutes went, you could see something was wrong. And yet, nothing was done. You watched the minutes go by. You watched a person state they're dying. You watched a person beg for help. You watched a person ask for emergency help. You watched a person beg somebody on the outside to please help them, to please call his mother. And yet, nothing was done. Nothing. I want to know, where did we go wrong in humanity? Because this person lost their life. With numerous people standing around and did absolutely nothing. Let me say this. The person, two people, let me say this. Two people tried to intervene. Two. One pulled over his car, parked it, walked over, and tried to help. Another person walked up on the sidewalk and tried to help. That person, both of them, was pushed back. This man was driving by. Driving by. He parked his car and came over to help. And both people was pushed back. To the man, I hope you see this. You parked your car and walked over. I am sending out a direct blessing in your life. Straight from Yahweh of what you did. To the woman on the curb who tried to help this man, he told you to call his mother. He was screaming out to you. He said he was dying, and they held you back. I am sending out a direct blessing into your life. This man wants to thank both of you for trying to help him. To the rest of you, every last one of you stood around. You did not call the ambulance for a long time. You're in trouble for that. You have to answer for that. And then you had a nerve to have a fire truck come first. I have never in my life witnessed this lack of humanity. Every last one of y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Because if it was you, you would not have let it go. You decided not to charge any of these people. We have a earthly justice and we have a kingdom justice. And every last one of you that stood out there and did absolutely nothing, you are under kingdom justice. Everybody that participated in the death that was in another country, you are under kingdom justice. You did not get away with anything. But the way that you begged, way man begged you for his life, told you he told you to call his mother because he knew he was dying, and you all ignored him, and you took an oath to protect the people, and you did charge of the people, and you seen it on tape. You're under judgment. Your lack for life should have removed your badges. Your lack of compassion for life should have removed your position. Because you all were pathetic. You don't deserve to be a police officer. You failed your oath that day. You don't deserve to protect anybody because you did not protect this man at all. And you think because you wasn't charged on this plan that you got away with it. No, you did not. I am calling kingdom judgment into every one of your lives for what you have done. No lack of support for humanity. No lack of support. This man and this woman, the one that was life was taken in the country and you did nothing about that, and the one that you had on film the whole time and you did nothing about that. By the time you called the ambulance, it was too late. But you allowed the situation to decrease very rapidly because you allowed minutes to go by when this man is telling you what he felt, how he felt, and he wanted to talk to his mother because he knew he was dying. And he wanted to say goodbye. And you think it was your right to take that from him? Okay. I'm here to vindicate the young lady's life, his life, and everybody else's life that you purposely brought a injustice to, and you did nothing about it. Everybody is under judgment, and I speak nothing but truth and clarity. You are very inhumane on this planet. And for that, you must be disciplined by the kingdom. We're going to end the discussion here. Thank you, everyone, for joining me on Grow Yahweh's Light, also known as Grow God's Light. May Yahweh continue to bless each and every one of you worldwide. I am Prophet One Kind, everyone. Until next time, blessings. Always be righteous in the eyes of Yahweh to be free. Always wear your crown boldly. Always sit on your throne, for you're never alone when you do. Again, I'm Prophet One Kind, everyone. Until next time, blessings.